With these 5 powerful tips, you can give the law of attraction a helping hand. It sounds a little contradictory. Anyone who has ever experienced the law of attraction knows about its power. For people who think rationally, it is almost a little scary how much direct influence our mere manifestations can have on the direction our lives take. With a few simple beliefs and the firm conviction that it will work, the law of attraction can open up health, love, wealth, and entire life plans, including future prospects. It's good to know that there are also a few tricks that can help us fulfill our wishes. Here are 5 tips for successful attraction that have been somewhat forgotten. 1. Gratitude is key. It cannot be repeated often enough. Without gratitude, everything is nothing. It is the ultimate key to abundance, happiness, and success. The immense role of gratitude is now even taught in coaching and leadership seminars. One of the oldest, most comprehensive and elementary truths of humanity is being sold as a completely reinvented wheel for expensive seminar fees. Hardly any religious movement refrains from practicing gratitude for the harvest or the food on the table. But there is much more to our lives that cannot be taken for granted. Get into the habit of a gratitude ritual. The best way to start the day is to write down 3 people, circumstances, or things that you are grateful for every day. It doesn't matter whether it's something big like health or success, or whether you're just thankful that your favorite show has a new season. Happiness often lies in the little things. Recognize and appreciate them, and happiness will stay by your side. If you want to be on the safe side, write down 3 good things that happened to you that day before you go to bed at night. Again, no event is too small or too big to be appreciated. If you go to bed with good thoughts, this also increases the likelihood of a pleasant and relaxed night's sleep. 2. The more often, the better. The power lies in repetition. With this battle cry, Napoleon Bonaparte succeeded in mobilizing an entire army for the conquest of his world empire. So this attitude cannot be completely wrong. The same applies to the law of attraction. Practice, practice, practice. Such manifestations should become second nature to you. Think of the fulfillment of your desires as a muscle that you can easily train every day without any strenuous effort. Incidentally, the law is not offended if you ask it for help with very mundane things. School grades, parking spaces, surviving parents' evenings, or scoring particularly popular special offers in the supermarket. You can use all of these things for training purposes without hesitation. The more often you practice applying the law, the better you will get at wishing for big things. Unfortunately, there is no guarantee of faster delivery. The universe has its own sense of time. 3. Give and take in harmony. Giving wins. An important point that many successful people dedicate their lives to as philanthropists is giving back when they themselves have been richly blessed. If you have been able to attract money and wealth, the path here is simple. Find charities and projects that you like and support them financially. If your wish for a soulmate came true, treat him well and take care of his own. If you were able to climb a step on the educational or career ladder thanks to attraction, use your new position in life wisely and well. Always put a part of yourself at the service of the community. Then wealth and abundance will always come to you. Particularly important at this point, share the law of attraction with other people. It will be shared and carried out into the world. Don't worry, there will always be doubters and cynics who can't do anything with any kind of faith. But if someone asks you openly and respectfully about the secret of your success, tell them honestly. 4. Always remain superstitious. Once again, an unswerving belief of our grandparents comes into play here. Many of these wisdoms, which have been disparaged as kitchen psychology, are bursting with truth and validity. In the past, it was customary not to shout about things that were still up in the air, or you knocked on wood as soon as this happened. With the law of attraction, it is important that your wishes remain a secret between you and the universe until they have been fulfilled. If possible, don't tell anyone about them until they have been fulfilled. Why is this so? One theory is that by talking about unlaid eggs, we are wasting our energy, or inadvertently diverting it away from our actual goal. Another way of recognizing the meaning behind this is, of course, the matter of gratitude. If, immediately after making a wish, you start telling everyone what great things are about to happen in your life, you are taking the law of attraction for granted and, figuratively speaking, lacking a little humility. Incidentally, the modern science of psychology recommends the exact opposite. Why is it different here? According to current research, the following happens. When we talk to others about what we intend to do, we virtually commit ourselves to doing everything necessary to avoid coming across as a phrasemonger, bluffer, or puffer. In this way, we put ourselves under positive pressure to finally get going. Whether you want to listen to the wisdom of our ancestors or modern science, you should let your intuition decide. Speaking of deciding, 5. Feelings determine success or failure. Anyone who has ever tried to apply the law of attraction with the sheer force of their thoughts will almost certainly have failed. The vibrations that our thoughts are capable of generating are nothing compared to the frequency at which our feelings operate. Unfortunately, you cannot force yourself to feel or not to feel something. So take advantage of the moment the next time you are sky high and beside yourself with joy to place an important order with the universe. Put all your power into your feelings. Unfortunately, your thoughts always lag a little behind, a law like any other, novellas and loopholes included. In many respects, the law of attraction is similar to the legal regulations that we humans devise. The good idea lies at the heart of the whole thing, but it can always be adapted, adjusted, and improved. One or two loopholes will also become apparent over time. Sometimes it simply doesn't work, or has to admit defeat due to a lack of evidence, our sincere conviction. In any case, there is no shaking it. We are all subject to it, and must bow to it if we try too stubbornly to circumvent, trick, or ignore it. In contrast to earthly laws, there is no room for interpretation in the law of attraction.